Okay, so our next series of testing here, I want to show the hertz range of what we're producing here. Again, this is our second video, and this one is in conclusion to our last video. So everything is still set up the exact same, 300 RPMs, 150 turns on our coil, and we're set up a little bit different on our meters, and I want to go through that with you. Our first meter here is going to show our hertz range, which is our hertz duty cycle, of our DC side. Okay, and that's what this meter is for. Our next meter, which is here, which is coming off of this meter here on the outside, that meter is going to show the hertz range of our large wire on our coil. And our center meter is going to show our hertz range on our small wire on our coil. So you can see we have all three meters hooked up to the same coil. And I want to show you the difference in our hertz range because I found some interesting readings on that. When we come up to speed, first of all I want to show you these two meters, which is our large side of our coil and our small side of our coil, and you'll watch that they change exactly the same. Then I want you to look at this meter, which is our DC side, and you'll notice that this is the exact same as these two paired, which is exactly what it should be for a full cycle instead of half cycles, which AC are half cycles. If you look at them on a DC scale, then it would be half cycles. So you have the upper half of your loop and the bottom half of your loop. And all it does is rectify those together to make a single. So we're running at about 410 to 415 hertz on our DC. And both of our ACs are running at 206, right around there. It's going to climb up just a little bit as our coil gets to operating temperature again. But you're going to see that this is the duplication of our left and our right side on our coil, or our large wire and our small wire. So if you rectify the large wire, and that's all we're doing here is rectifying one side, that's giving you your full cycle. So the top and the bottom of our waveform have been combined to make one side. If you look at these two meters, what they symbolize, even though that they're two separate coils, our small wire and our large wire, they symbolize the top half and the bottom half of our sine wave. So if you looked at them, the AC hertz range is a little different than our DC hertz range, and that's all that this is really showing. So from our same coil, DC hertz is 400, AC hertz is 200, yet our speed is 3,000 RPMs. So that's our hertz range. And that concludes this side of the video as far as our hertz range on our operating coil.